What's up, everybody? We are live, ain't we? I can't get it to come up on my phone. I can see the chat. I don't know if the chat can see me because Verizon is not bringing it up. I don't have a live stream.
Yeah, I don't see it on the phone.
Do what? So, just trying to make sure we're live. So, I am looking. And I don't show one.
Hey,
So do you see us live?
not on my YouTube PC. It just shows the thumbnail. There it goes.
Did it show us live?
Yep.
And I still don't see us live. There it goes. We are that much delayed. So,
Yeah, it just took a little while.
That is weird. That's never happened. So, you guys, we have been live for nearly 2 minutes. And so, we had no indication that we were live. That's what me and Commander Bacon here were trying to figure out. So, we have Nettie up here, and Nettie lost signal, so she's out. So, anyway, so if we sound confused, that's why. We had no indication we were live other than my button up here that I mashed said that we were live. So we finally went live. It finally said live. So I don't know if we got that much of a delay or what. So anyway.
There's the Auburn guy. Here's the Bama guy.
I'm putting on the bottom. Yep. So we got 18 in the house. I had to bring Commander Bacon up here because I was up here by myself because Nettie left the building.
I left the building.
Trying to figure out if we were live or not. But anyway, I got a little behind, and I was going to be a few seconds late anyway because I was over moderating for Grassroots Living. I didn't know I was a moderator. That's me. So I was got over there, which they're my heroes, and so I was tickled to death to moderate on their channel. So there's Nursing Our Travel Bug, RV reviewed by the Air Force guy, Van Vita Travels, Castle Hives, Thrifty Angela is here. Did I say Castle Hives? Bob's Adventure on Wheels. His Way Homestead is not only in the house, but he is in the house. K&R Destination. Woohoo! Let me get a drink of coffee.
My wife is in here, Gary. Healthy Homestead Chick.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay. The boss is in the house, making sure you don't say something out of line.
Probably.
By the way, just for the record, I'm sure Felix is watching too. So
yeah.
Let's see here. There is Heath. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Anyway, hey Heath. Just got done setting up the campsite and finishing dinner. Well, why don't you rub it in, K&R Destination? Let's see here. I think there's Boone in the house. You know why I don't never say their last name? I don't want to mess it up. Linda Oakey is here. Kenneth Oaks is in the house. Chasing America is here. And the boss lady, Healthy Homestead Chick, is in the house. That is Commander Bacon's boss lady.
Mm-hmm.
Britton Farm Homestead. One of our top 4 now. One of our top 4 podcast plays is Britain Farm Homestead. They're in second, but there's like a 3-way tie for second. I will say Caravanning with the Westies is pulling away at number 1. So
this one will take over.
yeah, so the Traveling Larsons is in the house. Thanks, guys. Aaron Jemison, the rock star, is here. J&N Travels is in the house. Shanna Craft is here. Marion Grove. Hope I got that right.
Yep, that's my neighbor.
Oh, cool.
Wow, you brought everybody.
I tried to bring everybody in. I had to do something to make up for driving Felix away.
That is Jim Grove. So
yeah, Marion's husband.
Camping Therapy. I don't know if I said hi to her. She's here. Urban Grandpa Prepper. That's a cool name right there now. Emily Gross is in the house. Okay, I think I got it. 27 in the house. Man, you brought a crowd with you.
A lot of my people, they love me. They love who doesn't love bacon, right?
So,
Right?
throw out a funny story that Emily Gross reminded me when I was a young man. My uncle, my aunt and uncle, flea marketed. So every Saturday and Sunday they set up booths at flea market. Well, they hired me to help them, and so I would work every Saturday and Sunday at flea market. Well, my uncle got me into my own side hustle, and so I would buy these little whistle birds. You dip them in water and blow in them, and they twerk. And I would buy them by the gross. Get it? Gross. Never mind. Y'all didn't get that. So, for those that don't know, wholesale gross is $144. So I bought them whistling birds by the gross. So Emily Gross made me think of that. So anyway, yeah, y'all didn't think that was funny. So
I'm dying.
Y'all notice I didn't ask any of y'all. So
Nope.
oh man, let me go over a little bit of housekeeping here. And so tomorrow on the morning show, we're gonna have Crystal from CR View. She is going to be talking about the 2 books she wrote about full-time RV, and that'll be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then Thursday, we got a Rockstar Channel, Colorado Martini. That'll be fun. And then Fun Day Friday. And then next week, we got a wild week with Stumbles and Fumbles, ABZ Minimalist RV Life, Free for the Road, Repurposed Adventures, J. Charles Outdoors, and then another fun day. And then we go to Meemaw Matters, Handmade Blessings by D. Cobb. And then that night, the 15th, is Traveling Robert. I put out a thumbnail today on the community tab. If y'all guys could share that out, I'd love to have 100 at that show. Our record's 99. I'd love to have 100 at least for Traveling Robert. And then we got a bunch more rock stars coming up. So you guys help us out and bring a bunch of people. We're talking to a mega channel, and hopefully that's going to work out. The first step in getting a mega channel to come on your show is getting them to respond to an email, and we have gotten past that point. So I call it a mega channel. It's bigger than Traveling Robert, and I think Traveling Robert would be considered a mega channel.
Yeah.
So, Ridge Life is in the house. Appreciate y'all coming out, guys. Mr. Breeze is here. I don't know if I said hi to them. And so Van Life with Gina Payne is in the house. She has been on the, I caught some kind of mention that she was on Van Vita's. She was being interviewed on Van Vita's live stream. Van Vita is a rock star in the interview world now. She's doing really good. And so being interviewed on Van Vita's. Speaking of rock star.
Sorry, had a house fire right down the street. Had to go to it. Right
No.
Come on, it wasn't nothing. Somebody burnt their dinner.
Oh, that would be me cooking. So that's Keto Homestead with Jess. Is that some of your friends, Commander Bacon?
Who was it?
Keto Homestead with Jess.
Don't know.
I think they're new to our channel, so yeah, Van Vita, yeah, you're doing good. You're knocking it out of the park. Got some rock star people on your show. And so if y'all haven't had a chance to check out one of her lives, you need to do that. She was on our show, what, a month ago?
Mm-hmm.
And done an awesome job. And she is out on her own now. I like seeing people come in and take off. And she's done that. So that's awesome.
You gave her start.
Yeah, we did. I don't think she had ever done a live until she was on our show. So anyway, I'm glad that Commander Bacon showed up. That right there is this is the first guest that has made it. Well, let me take that back. Totally Relaxed made it to the screen today, and to no fault of his,
Yeah.
and to no fault of the people yesterday. Let me clear that up. We're not griping. It's just we have had a week in the daydream realm this week. We have had a family emergency on Monday that took our guest away, and I hope they got that dealt with, and you know, we totally understand all that kind of stuff. And then today, Totally Relaxed had never done a live stream, and by about 2 minutes to go in the 2-hour show, we finally got him up. And so Nettie's going to work with him, son. We're going to reschedule that. There's no big deal. It was fun that we were able. We had a team of people in the chat, and all of us and everybody working and try to help him get it. So hopefully, maybe, and then Nettie's going to hook up with him, and we'll get him on the show.
Yeah.
So we got Weekend RVing, and Linda R has showed up. Griswold Family Vacay. Hey guys, glad to see you guys. We got 35 in the house. Rockstar Commander Bacon's bringing them.
Yeah.
Well, let me just say though, I could have said Daydream Bacon and they would have come. I mean, I'm just going to say put bacon on anything. Jerry Holly would have showed up to do physical labor if you had called that job bacon.
Hey, Gary, one of my good friends on here would be a great one to interview. Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming, Sandy.
Yep, I see them in the chat.
Yeah, like over 30,000 subscribers now.
Oh, really?
Wow. Yep, she'd be a great one.
We will research that. Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming.
Yeah.
So my people will be talking to your people, and we will see if we can make that happen. And we will definitely look in it because Commander Bacon. Now let me just say this: a lot of you guys recommend people. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes it just don't work out for some reason on one end or the other. So if we don't see your channel that you recommended on our show, there was something that happened in between, you know, and we don't talk about all that because the list is long sometimes, and they're all 99. Well, all the time there's a legitimate reason why that didn't work out. So
a lot of people feel uncomfortable talking to a guy in the closet, but you know he's okay. We're gonna get him out of that closet soon.
Sure.
Got a whole support team here trying to get him out of that closet.
Hey, I have hired some professionals, and maybe with their help, I will be out of the closet within maybe a couple months. So
I gotta tell you something funny. One guy that watches you all the time from work, he goes, "Is that a backdrop or is he really in a closet?"
You tell him we're downsizing? Downsized to a closet.
He watches you all the time. He just say, I gotta ask you, is that a backdrop or is he really doing that from his closet?
Oh wow. So a little heads up for our podcast people. If you're looking at the screen, to the right of me, we got Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Code with the channel, but Miss Nettie represents the channel. She's one of our awesome producers. So she is with us today. Below Nettie is Commander Bacon from His Way Homestead. So go check. He's going to be our guest tonight. So go check out their channel.
Ooh, that's a nice hat.
And directly under me is the world famous, everybody knows him, the $1,000 an hour autograph signer, Mr. Jerry Holly from the world famous Jerry Holly Show.
Woohoo!
They call him Fire.
I got up to 18 subscribers today.
Wow.
So Jerry Holly goes around putting out fires, literally.
Yep.
He's the fire chief. So anyway, and if you're a member of our channel, he has a custom Jerry Holly fire chief emoji that you can use if you're a member. So anyway, so that's just some fun stuff. We try to keep our podcast people. We try to do a color commentation, but we don't always get that right, and we're new to podcasting, so I'm sorry if we leave you guys out sometime, but we're trying to do better. The folks in the chat remind me constantly to explain or read what I'm reading so that y'all know, so you have to bear with us. But thank you guys in the podcast community. Y'all have welcomed us with open arms. I mean, it is blowing me away at the numbers I'm seeing in the podcast. So if you've not hooked up with us on the podcast, for the folks on YouTube, go to our About page, and we got like 7 outlets for podcasters. Spotify, Apple, all the big guys we're on. So you go over there, and all of our social media links, all of our merchandise stores, all of our membership links, all of that is on our About page, along with our email. So if you want a free Daydream sticker, they're not the die-cast cutout sticker that's on the merch store, because I can't afford to give away $5 stickers because I'm still a little channel. Maybe one of these days. But if you want a free little round, cool Daydream sticker, you can get one for free. All you got to do is email me your address. I'll mail it to you, ship it to you for free. So all that out of the way, let's see. New Horizons come in. I don't know if I said hi. Let's see here. Whoops.
You got 40.
Living Miracle Homestead. I hope I said hi to them. If not, hey, there's Hella Archie dude. Hey guys. Vanderella's in the house. Hey guys.
Mhm.
I was actually, I don't think I've done this in a very long time, but tonight I had 2 Rockstar channels on at that same time. And so I've been trying to do better in watching all my live streams. So on one device, I had Johnny and Vanderella. On the other device, I had Anna with Living Light RV, because I am so emotionally drained that she's leaving for 5 years. You would think she's my daughter.
Yeah.
So I had to watch her buzz off all of her hair because she's raising money to do mission work. And I forgot the name of the country, but it's in Africa for 5 years, folks. It's like one of my children leaving. So I watched both live streams at the same time. So I was an emotional wreck. I was crying over here and I was laughing over here, and it was just not a pretty sight. Good thing y'all could not see me. So
Here, Gary.
hey,
Here's a
Yeah.
picture.
well, y'all know I'm a big crybaby. So that is, I'll just throw that out there right now. So
I'm like that too.
Yeah.
I
love.
I cried watching Bo and Hope's wedding on Days of Our Lives. Out of my own.
When Luke and Laura got married, we were all a mess.
Oh yeah.
Do y'all know, this is a true story, and they're quite a bit younger than me, but y'all have heard me talk about Coach Pruitt that coaches at University of Tennessee. Well, he's from here. His little brother's name is Luke Pruitt. He's a football coach at a local high school, and his dad is a football coach. They come out, usually that's the way it goes. Well, anyway, Coach Pruitt at Tennessee, Jeremy, his little brother, Luke, married Laura.
Yeah.
So they're Luke and Laura. So
And where did Pruitt come from? University.
Here in Rainsville, Alabama, right here in North Alabama. He went to school at Plainview High School.
He went to Tuscaloosa. He was coaching Tuscaloosa.
He did coach in Tuscaloosa for a while.
Yep.
And he coached at Florida State. He won. He's got several national championship rings, but with 2 different schools. Do you know the 2 schools he has not won a national title at, where he coached?
Tennessee.
What was the other one?
I don't know where else he went.
Georgia.
It was Georgia.
He was an assistant coach at Georgia, and they never won while he was there. Never won a national title while he was there. So But he left Alabama, and in 1 year at Florida State won a national title. Who did they beat, Commander Bacon?
Alabama.
Auburn. They beat Auburn.
They beat Auburn.
Yep.
I was just guessing.
They beat Alabama.
You will hardly ever. South Carolina had made it. I mean, not South Carolina. Clemson had made an exception of the rule. You will hardly ever beat Alabama for a national title. They are a wonder when it comes to them important games. So, but anyway, so getting off that, we got to get to the meat of the story. Get it, Commander Bacon? Meat of the story. Y'all,
I want to hear the breaking
crowd.
news.
I'm telling y'all what, a tough crowd.
I want to hear the breaking news.
It got quiet.
You want to wait for that, or you want to hear it now? The breaking
Well,
news.
it depends on how you need for it to work. You tell me when you need it. Does it matter when you do the breaking news?
Well, we're almost to 50, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah, you brought in the crowd. I just like to say, I mean,
I tried really hard, Gary.
I know you done a big shout out for us.
I was hoping that if I got 100, I'd get a Gary riding the bear cup.
Oh,
I tell you what, if we hit 100 tonight, I'll put your name on this one.
Woo! All right, everybody go out and get one.
Share it out. Share it out. Because they might not be any more made.
Or a sticker, or a cup, or the 8x10 poster I got on the wall.
You don't think that I won't buy somebody off for some viewers? I'll do it. I won't buy my viewers, but I'll pay for the advertisement. Oh, man. So, Commander Bacon.
Yeah.
Tell us, just for everybody that knows, that's not his channel name. His channel name is His Way Homestead.
Yeah.
And I don't even know where we met. Did we meet at Ridge Life?
Well, yeah, I had been subscribed to you, and I got the notifications every morning that, hey, daydream about nice things. And I'd click on it like, I'm not interested in the guy just talking the whole time. I'm like that. So then Tim at Ridge Life came on a Tuesday night, and I was like, okay. So I watched to support Tim, and I really liked what you were doing. So ever since then, I've been watching you every morning that I can. I mean, I'm pretty often.
So you just blew up Tim at Ridge Life's head like it's this big now.
Yeah, I know.
And that's dangerous. You know Tim, right?
I know Tim.
That's not very. That's none of us. I'll never live that down. Let me hang on just a second.
oh no.
You got
Gotta
your
get his stuff pulled out again. Oh,
So
that's a good car washing rag.
Yeah.
I should have wore that tonight.
I had this one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This was a special edition. This
Oh, yeah. I know what that is. That means he stopped by your place, right?
he did. That was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
That was a lot of fun.
I love Ridge Life. I go by there on Sundays a lot of time and listen to his Sunday morning devotion. I had Ridge Life, but who got me to going to Ridge Life? You know how we have a lot of subscribers, but it's just hard to get to everybody.
Yeah.
KNR was dragging. He was going over there. Him and Ryan was going over there a lot, and they were mentioning him a lot. And so one Sunday we were not having church. I don't know exactly what happened that we were not having. Anyway, so I went over there and I got hooked. And I don't get over there every Sunday, but I get over there quite a bit. So tell us about His Way Homestead, what it's about and how it got started.
Well, we've been doing homesteading stuff for quite a while now. We started off with chickens. That's the gateway drug for homesteading. And we went from there, and we wanted to learn and do a lot of the old school way of doing things, right? We wanted to process our own animals. We wanted to take care of things. I grew up, my grandparents had pigs, and we processed pigs on Thanksgiving Day every year. And it was a great family time. And I wanted our boys to be a part of that. So one thing we wanted to do, and after a while, people started knowing us for raising chickens and other animals and doing different things. And they would come to us and ask us a lot of questions. Well, my wife even had some canning classes before, where she had people come into the house and she would teach them how to can food. And so jarring and canning.
We learned about jarring the other day, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we wanted to reach out to more people because we have limited exposure just on our own physically. So I was like, well, let's do it on YouTube. Let's go ahead and play with YouTube. We'll reach more people. We'll be able to teach more people how to be more self-reliant and independent. That was our whole purpose, to be able to reach more people so that they're more independent, they're more self-reliant, and the whole world's a better place the way we see it. Right? If you're not dependent on the grocery stores and a major thing happens and the grocery store shelves are empty, you're still going to make it. So that's how it started. We started back January 30th of this year. So we've done pretty good. We're at like 1,200 subscribers now, almost 3,000 watch hours, 2,999.
Wow.
Wow.
Really close.
So wait, let's stop right there a second. And I remember a day you was about 30 short of 1,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
And some rock star, we won't name names or anything, that's irrelevant, but some rock star pushed you over the top.
Mega rock star took me quick.
We won't name names or anything.
Yeah. That's what
Right.
a fan for life. Even in
So that was awesome. I won't forget that for a long time. Helping you guys get over 1,000. That was pretty cool. I love helping people to grow. You actually got more subscribers than me. And that's pretty cool. I tell everybody, and I've said this since I started doing live, that community, the true sense of community is pushing and pulling. There'll be some days you're pushing somebody over the wall. And then there'll be some days where you're already over the wall, you're pulling somebody over the wall.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's what a community is pushing and pulling. You just got to know your role that day. And someday you may be pushing. And pushing ain't always fun, especially when you're pushing somebody up above you. To me, that's fun, but some people don't see it as fun. And but the fun part of it is when you get up there, you reach down and pull that other person up. That's when it really is awesome.
Yeah, I'm actually working with a guy in Michigan, northern Michigan, that is just now starting his first subscriber, and I'm walking him through how to do YouTube videos, how to set up his channel description, and all that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to watch him and get him started on the ground floor. So
your microphone is cutting out a little bit. It's cutting in and out. I don't know what the deal is. So
it's probably my signal. It's been storming here a little bit.
Okay.
So my cell signal is a little.
So you have brought 50 in the house, Commander Bacon.
Woo.
You're halfway to the Geary and the Firebug.
Half a cup.
You need to send him a little K-cup.
I need to get some of those made, don't I? Some Geary and the Fire K-cups. That'd be awesome. A little coffee in them. Some Death Wish coffee.
Yeah. You're tempting me with that Death Wish coffee.
Oh, yeah.
So you've not tried Death Wish coffee?
I don't drink coffee.
You don't drink coffee?
No.
Commander Bacon.
Can't stand the smell of it. It's nasty.
I
know. I'll leave now.
somebody is wanting to see the Gary and the Bear mug.
That's
There
awesome.
it is.
That is the world famous limited edition. Matter of fact, in my possession, I have this one, which y'all are not getting, and I have one left. And so, I'm going to try to come up with a unique way of getting rid of those. I've been giving them away to save money, but
I'll trade you a hat.
Oh, a hat.
ooh, that's tempting.
That's tempting.
That is tempting right there now.
And here, you even have your choice.
Look it.
You can have your choice.
Choice.
You got Cam.
I've got an extra one.
That's like what he's got on with the bacon.
Blue
Oh,
one.
that's pretty sharp right there now.
He
Or
likes black.
it'd be kind of hard to get rid of this one. This is stone.
Man.
That'll get too dirty, Gary.
It would have that one dirty in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He likes black or camouflage.
I think the white one is one you sit on the shelf and just look at it.
I don't have caps that sit on the shelf and let's look at it. No,
Okay.
that's not the way it works around here.
I've got some I do.
So we got people in the chat that's trying to give you a run for your money for the Gary and the Bear mug.
Oh.
We got people that is stabbing you in the back repeatedly right now.
Oh no.
Thrifty Angela is one of the culprits.
We had some people drop off. I guess it's that coffee thing.
Yeah, she loves coffee, but I'm pretty sure she probably put wine in that cup.
Yeah.
And the gross said shot glass. Shot glass. Now, Traveling Robert drinks Cuban coffee out of a shot glass. So we're going to talk about that Cuban coffee on the show when we get him here. So,
Yeah.
So, I know you wanted to reach a bigger audience, but who is the person that really hooked you up? Because everybody I talked to, somebody hooked them up in the YouTube world, just like you are with your friend right now. Who was your link from not being on YouTube to being on YouTube?
You know, I've been watching a lot of different YouTube channels, and I just did it. I didn't really have anybody pull me into it. I just did it. Made a lot of mistakes along the way.
Yeah.
But that's okay. But it's been pretty cool, and I've made a lot of really good friends, like Adventures of Frank and Tina. Frank is an awesome guy. He just showed up in there and made a comment. A lot of really good people out there, and you know, the homesteading community on YouTube is really good and really supportive. And then I met the RV community, and they give the homesteading community a run for their money for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, we have a lot of RVers have a lot in common with the homesteaders.
Yeah.
We just take our homes on the road.
Yeah.
You know, full-time people are homesteading basically on the road. They're just taking it on the road, but they have to live minimalist, and a lot of homesteaders do that. So, other than if you're like my wife and you put up nearly 100-something yards of green beans and 100-something yards of salsa.
We got okra coming out of our ears. Somebody put okra too much.
Mm.
My wife made a mistake of letting me plant the okra, and they're little seeds, and they just dropped out of my big fat fingers too easily. And okra isn't funny.
I'm a fried okra guy. I like fried okra. That's the only way I like okra. It's fried.
We roast okra. Roast it whole, drizzle some olive oil on it and salt it lightly and throw it in the air fryer. Man,
Oh, wow.
Now, I might could eat that.
Yeah, it's really good.
I wonder if you could smoke it.
I don't know why
Or
not.
if you get it rolled up tight enough in the paper, but I don't know how you get the paper to stay around it. Oh, okay.
It's got a point. It's got a point on it, Jerry.
I'm
You
from
might have to have a
Colorado.
roach clip to hold it.
We got
I'm
some.
from Colorado, so we wrap everything in.
Oh, wow.
Just sit down and shut up, okay?
Castle High said okra with honey glaze wrapped in bacon.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? If you wrap it in bacon, I will try it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to say that open ended, but I'm more than likely will try it. 'Cause some of y'all are just plumb idiots. Is all I gotta say. Y'all eat some stuff that ain't even right. We got people on here wanting me to eat drink cat poop coffee, something like that. Thrifty Angela, she drunk so much. Her and Uncle Lisa one night that they were trying to talk me into drinking. I think was it cat poop coffee.
It was something weird. I don't remember.
It was something that involved poop. K Bar Destination was involved in that as well. So
That's the one monkeys eat the beans and poop it out. And then they
it
make
may be monkey poop. It may be monkey poop coffee.
that's nasty.
That's just plumb nasty. Yeah.
We have a real giveaway guy. He says he's new and he wants to know, can he hang out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Come on in and hang out.
Sit a spell.
As long as you don't hang out with Thrifty Angela, she'll get you in trouble. She likes to drink. She's a wine drinker.
He's a whiner.
So
Yeah.
you want to know our big news?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna do the breaking news.
Breaking news. So
Breaking news.
Wait a minute,
Yep.
wait a minute. Whoa.
I have some breaking news.
Hang on, I
music.
gotta do some sound effects to this.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So let me find this.
Breaking news. Show may be over before he finds it, but we're okay.
He'll find it.
There we go.
I gotta find something better than that. That was horrible.
Oh, that
fairy godmother thing.
fairy dust. I'll put some dust on you.
Oh Lord. They ain't no good there's no good sound effects for this. Wait a minute. I know what he's gonna want me to play. Hang on, let me go back.
Don't go baking my heart.
Right?
That's a good one.
It is.
Don't go baking my heart.
Sing it, Jerry.
Breaking news.
Woo!
There you go.
Here we go.
That's perfect.
Everybody's tired of waiting.
Okay.
All right, let's hear the news.
Our big
That's
news.
Texas family camping jam, he said.
Yep.
We've been working on this for 2 weeks, maybe more, trying to get it set up. And we got the notification yesterday that it's official. We are completely debt free. We have
Woohoo!
Congratulations.
Man,
we don't have any loans for anything.
Dave Ramsey would be so proud of you.
Yep. Freedom.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's really good.
So have
Yeah.
you called Dave Ramsey and done your debt-free screen?
No, we ought to. We really ought
Yeah.
to.
Any of y'all that don't know, I know my podcasters and most of y'all out in the chat knows who Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey's a financial guru that tries to get people to be debt-free. So
Yeah, he definitely was the one who, in the back of our minds, that we kept pushing to get to there. So yeah, it was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
me and Tammy will be probably the least amount of debt we've been since we married. Because we built a house first year and borrowed money. So we won't hardly be that little in debt, but we're going to be close down to that level of all the way back to 1988.
Wow.
If we get the house sold and all that goes through good and things work out like our plan is.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a couple things going on our channel that's pretty cool. So Fridays are like food Fridays for us now. So one thing that I've been doing, and I've not been successful about being.
Whoop.
I haven't been with it. Is we're doing a cooking with bacon, and it's cooking with Commander bacon. Not necessarily every recipe has bacon.
Oh, well, that's misleading.
It is, and it's really so we actually took it to cooking with bacon with Commander Bacon. So we asked people to email me any of their favorite recipes that include bacon. And what we were going to do is give people a shout out for their channel and cook the recipe and do a taste test. So in addition to that, we just had the idea, probably starting in October, we're going to do a thing where it's going to be a freeze dry Friday also. So we're going to take people's suggestions on things to freeze dry. We're going to freeze dry them, try them out. Maybe we'll do one a month. And if we can work it out, because shipping can be pretty expensive with stuff like that, maybe we'll ship them a sample of what they suggested to freeze dry. So kind of cool. We've done a couple of our giveaways. We gave away freeze dried Skittles and freeze dried marshmallows.
So for the podcast people, Britton Farm Homestead asked His Way Homestead, are you using bacon for clickbait? LOL.
I can do worse.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I when my wife cooks, Lynn the Okie asked the question, do you actually eat the healthy food your wife cooks? Usually. Sometimes I'll eat some additional stuff, but she is an awesome cook and she makes healthy food taste really good. Unfortunately, I don't eat enough of the healthy food, or I eat too much of the healthy food, and then, I'm in great shape. Round is a shape. Can you hear me?
I was reading Thrifty Angelus. You now say that again.
I'm in round is a shape.
Round is a shape, so
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm only getting part of his audio, so
I'm breaking up.
yeah, breaking up just a little bit. Thrifty Angler wants to try the freeze dried Skittles. I've never heard of freeze dried Skittles, so
They are really good.
wait a minute. Whoa. Stop the boat here. Hang on.
What's that?
Oh my Lord.
bacon on maple donuts.
Jerry always doing thumbs up. I mean, bacon and maple and donuts. I mean, that's like winning the lottery right there.
That's like having a heart attack.
Ridge Life, you did miss the breaking news. Ridge Life had to step out and they missed the breaking news. Should we make him rewind to hear the breaking news? I don't know. I guess since he sent me a free t-shirt, well, I want it. And Commander Bacon actually acquired a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'll let you tell Ridge Life the breaking news that he missed.
So, Tim, it was official. Yesterday, we got the official notification. We are completely debt-free. We paid our mortgage off.
That's
Is that not awesome?
breaking news.
Breaking news.
Yeah. That's wonderful news.
See you, Sandy. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate you.
So undoubtedly some of these people had to eat these bacon on maple donuts, and I had not ever heard of it until it was just put in the chat.
Yeah, I've had them before.
I am about anything donuts, maple syrup, and bacon, and I had never heard of that. So I've lived a deprived life, I can tell.
Do you ever do the bacon waffles where you pour a little bit of the waffle mix onto the waffle maker, lay slices of pre-cooked bacon on it, and then fill it up again and then close the waffle maker?
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my. I could get in so much trouble doing that.
You can do that with pancakes on your Blackstone griddle too.
Really?
Yep.
Have a good night, Keto Homestead with Jess.
Texas Family Camping said you're always making him hungry.
Yeah.
When Tim came over for his Freedom Tour, we grilled some rabbits, smoked some rabbits. Man, they were delicious.
So me, Jerry Holly, and K&R Destination and Nursing Our Travel Bug is supposed to have some mini smokers coming. We've not got them yet, but I can't wait to start smoking stuff on those. And I want to try it out before I put it in my RV, but I love about anything smoked.
Yeah. And I was trying to think back. I think my father-in-law had like a huge Blackstone griddle on the rollers and everything. It was probably 4 foot wide. It's crazy big.
I have a big one. I have the, I could cook several, I can put several butts on mine, probably 8, maybe more at one time.
Jerry's
I wouldn't have purchased. Do I?
Jerry's on the phone. I was waiting for a comment from him about you could put 8 butts on your griddle.
Yeah. Oh my. K&R Destination, you're just a loser. Like a real loser.
I don't have a Blackstone either.
K&R Destinations is a loser. Just so y'all know that. You don't have a Blackstone or a Traeger?
No.
Commander Bacon.
I know it. If anybody
that makes you an enlistee, not a commander.
I'll be glad to give you my P.O. box and all donations are great.
Right?
Oh,
I actually I reached out to a major bacon brand to see if I couldn't work out some kind of sponsorship for my cooking with bacon deal. And no response yet.
wow. We're used to no responses around here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we have, I say we, the 2 ladies that doing all the emails, but I have, from the conversations we've had, they have let me know that no response is a lot better than some of the responses they've been getting.
Yeah.
Why do you have to be ugly when you're a big channel and you don't want to be on a show? There's no sense in being ugly. And matter of fact, some little channels that are just starting out are ugly. You don't have to be ugly. Don't respond or say no, thank you. You don't have to be ugly.
Yeah, just say thanks for the offer, but I think I'll pass this time.
Yeah, because you know what happens if you're ugly? Not publicly, but privately, we tell that to our friends and say, hey,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Well, you can't say ugly in private. That comes out. So
That's right.
eventually you'll be known.
Yeah.
And
That's right.
nobody wants that.
Yeah.
And there may be a knock at your door. Never know.
Hey, Ridge Life, the honor was ours, Betty.
Yeah.
Ridge Life kind of pushed me over the top watching your channel. So you can him or blame him, whatever way you want to go with that.
K&R Destination said they're just whispering. So they don't get scolded. Yeah, Living Miracle Homestead. Yeah, if you can't say something nice, just don't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, buddy. Y'all, if you ever do live streams and Tim and all you guys, even if you just do content, you have to grow thick skin pretty early on. And that's probably one of the first things you learn in the YouTube world. And, you know, you be you and let everybody else do and say whatever they want to say and just keep rolling.
But with that said, we have the month all booked up, so we're doing pretty good.
Oh, yeah. And part of October. So we ain't begging nobody to be on, but we still like to help people. Kyle, you're a loser. And I'm going to let everybody know why did I say that. Look at the pictures I'm getting.
Oh.
Now, who would vote to say that Kyle is a loser? Not Ryan. Kyle, I know Ryan wouldn't send this to me.
What is it?
It's donuts.
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 Boxes of donuts.
Mhm.
So,
We went over to my son's house in northwest Alabama, and they have a Krispy Kreme right there close to their house.
oh my Lord.
Yeah.
And I went in there, and they had no hot donuts. I was so mad. It just came on, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, minutes." I'm like,
See, you can't even go in a Krispy Kreme in our area. You have to drive through.
oh, well, this you can walk in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Healthy. My wife's trying.
Huh?
We're working on it. I need to do better.
I can't go buy a Krispy Kreme without stopping.
Yeah.
Do y'all have Krispy Kremes in Texas?
Yes, we do.
Man.
You know, you can get an app and it'll tell you when the hot light's on.
No, really.
I don't need any more things to be addicted to.
Krispy Kreme app, and you can pick the store, and it'll send you a notification every time the hot light comes on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's wicked. You want to talk about Ram trucks now, Gary?
I know, right?
I'll read what Ridge Life said right here. This Sunday's lesson from the Ridge, which is Ridge Life devotion he does on Sunday, it's going to be like what Jason Crocker said. When you are blessed, raise your standard of giving, not your standard of living.
Yeah.
And you know what? I believe God blesses you because he can trust you to give that away.
So I'm going to tell this story right quick, and I know you're my guest, but I'm going to tell this story because you sort of touched on the point. I got a wealthy friend, and wealthy. I've flown on his private jet, and we've been to we've done a lot of things together. Me and him used to build and sell houses, and God blessed him. Anyway, we was talking about paying tithes one time, and for those that may not be in the tithe paying world, biblically, a lot of people believe that paying tithes is 10%, and that's what a lot of Christians believe. And I always do more than that. But anyway, that's just my thing. But anyway, this person looked at me one day, and something got brought up about paying tithes, and like I say, wealthy beyond. He looked at me and he said, he's a Christian guy. He looked at me and he said, Gary, when people realize that it's all his, there'll never be a number of what to let the Lord have back because it's all his.
Yeah.
He said, when you learn that it's all his and you let him control everything, then that's when the Lord can start trusting you with more.
Yeah.
And he'll tell you, he has helped our mission program immensely. He's helped us build churches, and he's told me story after story about getting on his knees praying about his company, but when you get to the point that it's all his and that everything you do with it and needs to be guided, and then he'll give you some for you to do things with. And this man's been immensely blessed, and so I think that's why, because he figured that out early on.
Yeah, and it's not that God asked for 10%. It's the way to look at it is God allows us to have the 90%.
Yeah.
Right? He could ask for all.
Just to use it correctly. It ain't that we're allowed to do anything. That's what my friend was getting across.
Yeah.
When we realize that it's all his,
Yeah.
So it all had to be used wisely, even though we are allowed, to have things. But anyway, we won't go into preaching and all that. But anyway, that when you said that a while ago, that sort of touched on that story, and he has blessed. There's not how many people he's blessed, and because he does that, he allows God to lead him in everything that he does. Just amazing. So
and that kind of brings us back to our channel name. we wanted to do things God's way on our homestead. That's why we called it His Way Homestead, because we want to do everything with our homestead to honor God, because without Him, we wouldn't have anything. So, and I've got a great story for Kyle at K&R Destinations, if you want to hear that. So, new believer, and I was a new believer in 1991, Easter of 91. I had gone to church before. I was brought up in a Lutheran church, and it never really clicked with me. But I was 25 years old in 1991, and God really turned some things around in my life. It was really a miracle, and it was amazing, and it was an incredible transformation. You know, it was a life-changing event. And I had motorcycles at the time. I had a couple Honda Shadows, and I wanted a Harley Davidson Softail Custom. I wanted one so bad. So I rode my Honda Shadow up to, I was living in Maryland at the time. And I was driving it up to Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, to the Harley dealer up there. And it looked like it was going to rain. And I said, okay, God, if you don't want me to have this Harley Davidson motorcycle, if there's a problem, if it's going to be a stumbling block in my Christian walk, that's cool. Just mess up the paperwork up there so that I know there's no doubt that it's not what you want me to have. I said, don't rain on me on the trip up. I said, just hold off on the rain. So I drove up there. It didn't rain the whole time. And in 91, it took a long time to get a Harley Davidson motorcycle. You just didn't walk in and buy one. You had to be on a waiting list to get a new one. So I went in there. I said, here's what I want. I want a blue 1992 Harley Davidson Softail Custom, because I don't think I can get a 91. And the guy said, well, let me check my list. Let me check my list, what we're getting from the factory. So he looked at it. He said, what did you want again? I said, I wanted a blue Softail Custom. He said, well, they had a change from the factory. Instead of a full dress Harley, they're sending us this blue 1991 Softail Custom. It's yours if you want it. You can have it in 2 weeks. I'm like, okay, God, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
I got license plates I got custom license plates to honor God with it. So it was God for You Too is what my license plate was. And I went to different, Harley Owners Group rallies and stuff. And it was a great door opener, right? They went, what is that about? What are you talking about? I said, well, let me tell you what God's done for me.
Yeah.
And it was pretty incredible that God used a Harley Davidson motorcycle to open up some doors and talk to some people. And I met a lot of great people. So
we, when we first started Dirt Road Missions, I always wanted a way of using our inflatable business to benefit. And I always thought I'd be a world missionary like we do now. And I never could figure out how inflatables here would help me anywhere around the world, because you can't ship these things, So we started going to Kentucky and giving these things away. We would just at the end of the season or something, we would go through and say, hey, let's give this away, or let's give this away, or because we always done our mission work at the end of the season because it was winter, right? We weren't working. And so we'd go through and pick out some good stuff that would work at churches and different places. And we'd load them on the trailer and we'd head out to Kentucky. And we would call ahead and talk to different people and say, hey, y'all got a youth program, or hey, y'all trying to build one? And we started giving those out. And within a couple of years, we wound up traveling the globe. And it was because we done the first works first.
Yeah.
We didn't put things in front of what we were supposed to do. We done it step. And now today, not today because of COVID, but generally, Dirt Road Mission raises 90% of our funds through setting up inflatables at big citywide events, taking all that money and donating it to Dirt Road Missions, and we dig wells and build churches all over the globe.
Mm-hmm.
Never thought of that. That's a God thing, all together a God thing.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
But,
you want to hear how I got my name, Commander Bacon?
Well, I know that you're telling a story because you told on one of your videos that you're not the cook, the wife is the cook. So
That's not how I got Commander Bacon. She's definitely the cook. You know,
the truth comes out yet again.
Yeah. Now, when I go on camping trips, and it's so it gets into the story, right? So I work with a boys ministry that's part of the Assemblies of God. It's called Royal Rangers, which
Yep.
in the crux of it, it is Boy Scouts that's centered around God.
Baptist version of RAs.
Yeah. So part of that is I take boys camping and everything. So I do all the cooking. So I do cooking, and if you're hard up camping, you'll eat it.
You'll eat anything if you're starving.
Yeah, pretty much. But I was going down to Oklahoma. There was a junior leadership training academy down there every year at a little town called Chandler, and so I went down there, and I ended up going there every year for like 9 years, and it was a great experience. Well, like the second year I was there, I was what they would do. They had a small group that got there early, and they would take them out to the local restaurant to eat breakfast that next morning. Well, we got big enough that we decided, hey, we'll go ahead and cook there because they had a full kitchen and everything. So that first night, the camp chef cooked like 20 pounds of bacon.
Oh, yeah.
And it was sitting on a cookie sheet in the kitchen unattended.
Oh, no.
So I was a deputy camp commander. I did what any good deputy camp commander would do. I took 2 pieces of bacon, one for me and one for my camp commander. So I did that. And then my son, who was a boy at the time, he saw the camp chef and he told on me. He said, Dad stole bacon out of your kitchen.
Uh-oh.
So he came down and he said, listen, did you go into my kitchen and get bacon? I said, yeah. He said, I'm going to use you as an example in front of all those boys for them to stay out of my kitchen. So I'm going to read you the riot act tomorrow morning at formation.
Uh-oh.
But I thought, hey, I didn't steal it. You were going to serve it to me the next morning. I just got it way early. Right? So he read me the riot act. So they would have a formation, and there's like a deck onto the building. And all the boys were lined up, and all the leaders were on the deck, and the boys were lined up facing the leaders on the deck. And he just read me the riot act, called me out in front of everybody. Well, it didn't take like 5 minutes, and all the boys were, Commander Bacon, Commander Bacon. And they were just chanting and everything else. And that's how I got the name Commander Bacon. So,
Wow.
But every year after that, part of their activities that they have to do, they have to make these wooden bolo ties, and they'll decorate them up, and they give them out to all the commanders, all the leaders. Well, everybody would make me some kind of a bacon bolo tie. Different camps. There was the junior training camp, the action and adventure camp, and there was survival action camp, and a hiking camp. Well, the hiking camp would always bring me a bolo made out of a bag of bacon bits. But there's that, I got like bacon Band-Aids, bacon lip balm, bacon, all this stuff. It was crazy. But so I have a collection of bacon stuff. And when my son went on his honeymoon to Gatlinburg, he brought me back a bottle of bacon flavored soda, not baking soda, and also a pair of bacon socks. So he's kept it going. Of course, he was the one who got it started. And he said, he said, well, you didn't make out too bad on that deal, did you? I said, no, not really.
Some of the best cooks come out of camp.
Right.
Yeah.
Our son he didn't do any sports in high school. He done upward at a local church, upper basketball, and he really loved that. And but when he got on up in high school, he didn't do any sports, so we made him pick something to do because he was doing nothing, going to school and coming home doing nothing. And so in hey, I like that.
This was one that I actually made because the boys in my patrol didn't make me a bolo. So I was like, I got to make my own bolo. So we got
that's sad.
rabbit's feet. So yeah, well, they ended up making it. But they were busy with other stuff and didn't get a chance to make it. I was just late getting mine.
Well, our son, go ahead.
You want to see something else I got in the background?
Let's
This is like for me. I love this.
Yeah, show and tell. Gary, I put a question in the private chat for you.
Got one of these, Gary?
Wow.
I've got something that goes in.
Well, this is heavy. This is really heavy. And it had the ballistic tip that you unscrew the tip off of it. It's been demilitarized. Oh.
All right, Commander Bacon. I want to see if I can get it down here where you can see.
I have to look.
I see a trash can.
You see that case right there?
Oh, yeah, by your foot.
Yeah.
That's what that goes in.
That one? I think that was
similar. That's a grenade box.
Yeah, this is a huge round that would be fired from a tank.
Yeah, this is about this long, and it's full of foam, and it holds it's a Canadian grenade ammo box.
Yeah, I worked for Grove Crane in Shady Grove, Pennsylvania, and some of the guys cut open an old crane counterweight, and we were close to Letterkenny Army Depot, and they had that counterweight was full of those. So
wow!
Everybody got some of them. So Letterkenny Army Depot was throwing them away, and we're like, yeah, okay, we'll just throw them in a counterweight.
Man, I'd trade a coffee mug for one of those.
Oh,
It'd have to be more than a coffee mug for that one.
I probably got something here you would trade for.
I don't think you can put that in the post office.
I just got it. Yeah, I don't know if we can mail that. We might get in trouble.
Weight. I mean, it's probably 20 pounds.
Wow. We're going to have a meetup one of these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is cool right there. And somebody asked, what branch are you out of?
Military? I was never in the military.
Okay. They asked, what service were you in? So
these are my patents.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
I actually have plaques up here.
Yeah.
They're the real plaques. Down here are just printouts of the cover page on the patents. I've got 9 patents.
Wow. So what kind of patents do you have?
It's all medical devices. I worked for a company that did medical implants and instruments for spinal surgery.
I got you.
Yeah, so most of it was instruments. I was pretty good at complex instruments. So a lot of it was for pathic. So part of my job, I had to go into the OR. Getting a little feedback. Is that me?
I don't know. I don't hear it.
Yeah, it's just on. It's weird. So anyway, nobody else can.
Yeah, you're hearing the echo. I hear an echo.
Yeah, I'm hearing an echo too. Now it's gone. Okay. Well, cool.
Okay. Let's talk bacon. It'll go away.
Yeah. So part of my job, I had to go into the OR with the surgeons, and they would show me the trouble that they were having to perform the surgery. And that was really cool because I got to go in and design instruments to fix the problems that they were having. And then, so it was more than just making a widget for profit. It was making a widget to help a surgeon improve the quality of life for somebody. That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's amazing when you can do stuff like that right there. K&R Destinations mouthing over there. Bueller.
What's that? That's Bueller.
Yeah. You don't remember on Ferris Bueller's Day Off where the teacher was up there calling roll?
Nah, I don't remember that.
Oh, wow.
That's epic. I can't believe you don't remember that.
Nah.
That'll go down in the history books right there.
I don't think I've ever watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off the whole way
That's
through.
why he can't remember it.
That you don't drink coffee. Why did I have you on my show?
It's the bacon factor.
He wanted to talk trucks, is what he wanted to do.
Man,
How'd you like how that truck sounded? Man, that thing sounded.
it sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty good. I gotta say, you're rocking the truck.
Would you believe that? On the interstate, unloaded, it gets 25 miles per gallon.
That's pretty good, but yours has had all the
We won't
stuff.
talk about that. Don't talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Mine has not. Mine is stock, and it gets 21. I went to Williamsburg, Kentucky, and back empty, just me and the boss, and it got 21. But that was super petting it.
Yeah, and well, my kids tease me. I drive like a grandpa, right? So I'm trying to get the best fuel economy I can. Every now and then,
I don't.
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
What year is yours?
17.
17. So mine's a 2013.
Yeah.
So it's a lot older. And I think they did a lot of things to improve the fuel economy.
Oh yeah. All the emissions is the downside.
Yeah.
There's Samantha Lee's original in the house.
In the house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see what else I got going on.
Let's see here. I need to get at it for, and now have an hour-long drive to work from campsite off to bed. All right. Get in the bed, little one. Thanks for coming by, K&R.
So
we've rocked a pretty good crowd all night.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
Didn't reach that 100.
Didn't reach 100. Oh well.
Dang it.
Darn it.
But with the hey honey, good night. I love you too. My wife's
Sweetie's going to bed.
she's actually down near Mobile, Alabama tonight.
Really?
Yeah. Or I would have tried to drag her in front of the camera.
Yeah.
She doesn't like live games. But
she's down near her family then. She must be visiting her family.
Well, her parents have a place down there on the coast. And she's down there visiting.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's about 5 hours south of us.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that range.
A little bit of a drive.
It's a little bit of a drive. I go to Bessemer to the doctor about every 30 days. And that's about halfway. About 2.5 hours.
So, along with that Commander Bacon name, I've had a lot of fun with the boys in the outpost. So, if their boy upset or something, I'd go over and give them a hug and say, "Hey, you just been wrapped in bacon." Or if they start
that's pretty good.
"Hey, don't make bacon sizzle," make them mad. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I can see your wife brought in all the people because when she left, they all left.
Yeah, it was a lot of her friends and well, mutual friends, right? So we had a lot of close friends that showed up. I was watching all of them and said hi to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I really appreciate all the support that I've gotten from friends and family, neighbors. It's been pretty amazing. So we just started with bees not too long ago. We caught a swarm of bees back in May, and they're doing really, really good.
Oh, wow.
If you want to watch a pretty funny video, you need to watch the one where I caught that swarm. I didn't have any beekeeping equipment at all.
Oh,
And yeah, and nothing, no protective veil or anything. And I got up on a ladder and held a box up underneath of it and slung the limb down, and all the bees come down off of that branch, probably a couple thousand right down in front of me, on top of my face, down my chest and everything. And I couldn't get down that ladder fast enough.
did you smell like bacon?
Yeah. It was pretty amazing. And the part was I didn't get stung.
Wow.
Never got stung that whole time. We were all standing around. We actually were, Jim and Marion Grove that was on here earlier. We were in their yard, in their garden, and I heard this noise. I thought their son had his drone out playing with it. I was like, "What is that noise?" And here's all these bees filled up the sky. And we got a video of that. We got a video of them landing in the tree. And at first, they formed a swarm way up high in the tree that we couldn't have reached. And by the time I got the box that I built, the swarm trap, I had to come across the street and get it and took it back over. And by the time I got that, those two balls had moved down to a lower branch where we could actually get to it.
So it features of Frank and Tina. We're around Fort Payne, Alabama. We're northeast as you get. We can't be far apart. If you're due west Atlanta, if you're 10 miles from Alabama, you must be over about Rome.
He's in Bremen.
Where?
Bremen.
Where's that?
Bremen, Bremen.
So is that south of Rome?
Don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
Anyway, we're Fort Payne, Alabama, if you pull it up on the map. Or that's where you go to Walmart. We're actually outside of Fort Payne.
It looks like Britton Farm Homestead is heading out, Gary.
Yeah, we're all going to head out here in about 10 more minutes.
How about
And it looks like Jerry's coming on. Are we just going like Jerry? Yeah.
He's supposed to go live if he's going to.
I know. Yeah.
Yep.
Wake up, Gary.
Daydream will be going to bed because 4:30 comes early.
It'll be night dreams.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It don't take long for this old head to shut down when it hits the pillow.
Yeah.
I don't have to get up at 4:30. I do get up at 4:30, so that way I'm awake by the time I get to my bus.
Yeah.
I get up, drink me some coffee, and take a shower, and get on YouTube and Facebook a little bit, and then go in. I try to leave on my route. My bus pulled out of the lot at about 6:35.
Yeah, I have to walk to work.
Poor thing.
Walk across the backyard.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Good night, Living Miracle Homestead. They're heading out too.
Well, I live on Sand Mountain. Frank and Tina. We're in Rainsville. It's actually the little town. Yeah, we're on Sand Mountain. Fort Payne's actually in the valley, which you know that. DeSoto State Park's on Lookout Mountain. Sand Mountain is God's country. That's what it's better known as. I brought Jerry Holly across Sand Mountain and Lookout Mountain. They don't have hills or mountains where he lives, or trees, from what I hear.
I'll tell you one last story, Gary. This is a Christian story. So when I got saved back in 1991, the little church we were at, they didn't have a baptismal. So they said, "Oh, we got one of our deacons has a swimming pool. We always baptize people in the swimming pool." I said, I don't want to get baptized in the swimming pool. I said, "We got too many rivers around here. I don't want to." So we went, and so there was like 12 people to get baptized. And half of them were like, "I'm not going to the river." It was April, May. So it was cold in Maryland. The water was cold. Or, "I'm not going to the river. I'm going to go to the swimming pool and get baptized." Okay. So a bunch of us went to the river, went to the Shenandoah River. I got baptized in the Shenandoah River. And the water was warm. It was great. It was a beautiful day. We just had to avoid the people that were fishing. So the people who wanted to go baptized in the pool, the water level in the pool dropped tremendously. So the guy filled the pool back up with his spring-fed well water, and it was ice cold. I said, "That's it. You use something for creation to do God's work. That's not good."
Oh man, that is something.
Yeah.
That is something. So somebody asked if I was Tennessee. No, if you come down 59, we're 60 miles south of Chattanooga, Tennessee. So at the 59-24 split coming out of Chattanooga, take 59 and we're about 60 miles south into Alabama. You'll go through Trenton, Georgia, and then you'll come into DeKalb County, Alabama. And that's where we're at.
So Frank is a former preacher. Not really former, he's still preaching, but he's not his vocation.
Yeah.
So he's a great guy.
Now that is who?
Adventures of Frank and Tina.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Well, I went to look for Jerry's link, and he's got 2 of them.
I can't imagine Jerry Holly would have 2 links.
And he's got people in both. And he said hello to both of them. So I don't know which one to drop. Do I drop the one with Over the Hill, or do I drop the one where Thrifty Angela's in?
Oh, no.
Thrifty. Okay.
Well, hey. Wow, man, this has been great having you on the show.
I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for having me.
I appreciate you supporting our channel as much as you do.
Yes.
Quite a surprise to get an email from Felix, and really appreciate it. I really do. It's been an honor and a privilege to be here with y'all.
Well, we appreciate you being in the chat, and Felix and them took a few days off. I know she'd like to have been here, and but they have to take off when the husband can take off, and so that they needed a little bit of a break. So
to be afraid of Felix, and I said, the only Felix I knew was a cat.
Yeah, buddy.
Pussycat. I'm not afraid of a pussycat.
I say that she's took off, but she's been working today on the channel.
Yeah.
We talk, me and her and Nettie and Jerry sometimes when he's not as busy, but me and Nettie and Felix talk. I'd say we probably spend a couple hours a day texting each other out of a 24-hour day, and that's not counting the live.
Wow.
And all the time these ladies are booking people, or we're talking about improvement to the channel. They work harder for my channel than most people work on their own channel.
Yeah.
And I'm just blessed to have them around, and me and Jerry's just along for the ride.
It's all that big money. We love those zeros.
If Jerry, I can always fill in for him.
Yeah.
You always fill in for Jerry.
If he can't
I don't know if you're a pro at talking on the phone like Jerry. Jerry can talk on the phone, listen to a live stream, and
put it out too. 2 thumbnails with people in both cats.
I can do it.
And remodel a house all at the same time. Oh man.
I think I need to drop a link in the other one. Tell them to go to the other one in Jerry's.
Oh man. So
One last quick thing. You'll get a kick out of this. So part of Royal Rangers, there's an advanced group that is called Frontiersman Camping Fellowship, and we've talked about the rendezvous reenacting thing. That's part of that. Well, with that, you have to have a name. Once you reach a certain level, you get a name like an Indian name, like Running Fox or Grinning Bear.
Yeah.
That. My FCF name is Talking Bull.
Oh, you share that with Gary.
So, and I tell people, talking can be an adjective or a verb. I don't care if you want to. But it's supposed to have a spiritual. So my story is in the book of Numbers, God opened up the mouth of a donkey to keep preacher from going on the path of destruction, right? When Balaam was going to place a curse on Israel. So he opened up the mouth of a donkey to keep him off the path of destruction. So he can, if God can do that, he can open up the mouth of this bullheaded guy to keep boys off the path of destruction.
hey, amen. That's a good one right there now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It makes people smile. It makes people have a good time.
Jerry Holly, we've come to a Y in the road. We don't know where
I don't
to go.
I've only got one thumbnail. I don't know where the other one came from, but I got Thrifty, James Cagney's, and now Over the Hills in this one too. So I don't even know if I'm going to be on the right one when I go live.
Well, I dropped the one over the hill to come to the other one. So
Well, I will say that we started this live and didn't know
Well, how
if
do
we
I get over to the other one? How am I supposed to get to the other one, Nate? Can you give me the link? Because the one I'm on, there's Mel and Eddie just popped in. You're telling everybody, how do I get over there? Because I've only got one thumbnail.
yeah, I'll drop the.
thank Misfits and Dreamers for the super sticker.
Hey,
I just sent you the link, Jerry, to your live.
thank you, Nettie.
You're welcome.
All right, Jerry Holly, you got tonight by yourself, buddy. 4:30 comes early, and I've about fell over and hit the keyboard a couple times.
I'll
in a minute.
I've seen a couple big yawns in the scratch.
Man, I'm fighting it. Thrifty Angela and Nettie will have to produce. I hate to leave you hanging, buddy, but I'll leave you in good hands.
Well, no, you're not, because I can't even get to the one. Everybody's going to have to come to this one. Hey, Nettie, can you go over there and tell everybody to come back?
That's like being locked out of your own house, Jerry Holly.
I texted.
I know, like, then I would just be on my phone. It would be on my phone.
So
How am I going to
everybody
get it on the
Jerry's
computer when
living
it's on
room
my
have a party
phone?
and Jerry's locked out. He can't even get in.
I need to email it to you, Jerry.
I think what it is they
Yeah,
left
please.
wine there, and Thrifty Angela's locked the front door with a deadbolt, so she can have all the wine to herself.
Well, I've got everybody on the YouTube side of it.
We gotta go. We're gonna be running
live.
over to Jerry Holly.
Oh, you're not running over into nothing because Jerry Holly can't get on it. So
Okay, I just emailed it to you. Did you hear it go?
you're my special friend. Let's see here.
Thrifty Angela, we miss you too, girl. You're gonna have to get your priorities straight. Is all I can say. All right, guys.
Tristan, just tell everybody I'm trying to get there. And I didn't get no email.
Thank you, Gary.
I just
There we
sent
go.
it.
Don't
Thanks,
forget,
Paul, man.
His way is the best.
Nice to meet you.
Amen.
Nice
I'll
to
see
meet
y'all in the
you.
morning.
It
All right.
is.
See y'all.
Okay.
I'm a little off and I can't stop. I'm a little lost and I've had enough. Every step and every tear, every heartbeat, the restless in my bones and in my feet. Now the day is dawning. There ain't no pain can ever make me stay. Yeah, you know it's true. There ain't no rain can wash it all away. It's been hardened into stone. There ain't no place can ever make me feel that the space that you